I set myself on a mission for a 75-day blooming challenge. What this is 75 days till I turn 26 years old, and it's to balance my life, bloom into the person I want to be, and become the person of my dreams. Now, we are 25 days in, and I cannot wait to share with you all the things that I did in the first 25 days, what the next 25 days is going to look like, and how overall the first 25 days is essential, even though it may not look like I did a lot of active blooming or action taking, and really diving deep into balancing your life, analyzing, and really working on your mindset to believe who you are and who you want to be, and believing in yourself of who you can become. And that is a big part of what I want to start shifting this channel onto, is believing in yourself, believing in your goals, building a plan, creating that alter ego, building that life of your dreams, blooming, taking action consistently, and becoming the person with time. Give yourself grace, be patient. You are on your own journey, but this 75-day blooming challenge is essential for you to start that momentum, start figuring out where you want to go and how you're going to achieve it one day at a time. As always, welcome back. I hope that you are blooming, that you are balancing all areas of your life, and that you are taking action towards the person that you want to be. Now, over this 75-day challenge, we have broken it down into 3 chapters. Today, we are going to talk all about chapter 1. Chapter 1 is about analyzing, believing, and building the life of your dreams. The next 25 days is going to be building that life and taking action to start blooming and taking consistency, dedication, and showing up for yourself. Then the last 25 days is really taking all the things that you learned from day 26 to day 50 and really learning from it, growing, blooming, and then overall becoming in multiple areas of your life. Now, to recap on our goals before we dive into the first 25 days, of course, these goals were set in the first 25 days because I didn't go into this challenge without analyzing where I am, really figuring out where I wanted to go. But these goals are talked about a lot in my intro video, where I break down the whole challenge, what I'm going to be doing, and the goals and all of these intentions. So first off is intentional time, and then creating systems, and then expanding passion projects, expanding balance while blooming, exploring time alone, discovering my content style, and blooming relationships. So all of those are things that I have set out in the first 25 days as my goals and intentions. What does that mean? It means that those are the things that I'm working towards. Those are the actions that I need to be taking, and really how I build that plan should analyze from where I currently am. My plan and the building process should be leading me towards any or all of those goals. So of course, in chapter 1, we had to analyze, we had to set the goals. I wrote a letter to my future self. I had a mindset check-in. I started balancing my life, and then realistically towards the end, started building a plan for every single goal. So let's break that all down into specifics of what I did in the first 25 days. So the first thing I always recommend in chapter 1 is analyzing your life. Look at your life currently. Where are you? Where do you want to be? What habits do you have? What are good? What is bad? Discovering your current systems, routines, and really figuring out the areas of your life that you currently have, and are they reflecting on how you are setting those priorities, how you are setting your actions, and how you are living day to day. Are you wasting time? Are you being intentional? Are you already going towards those goals so you don't have to change much? You just need to take stronger action. What do you need to do? And analyzing that, I took about the first 14 days to really just sit back and figure out what I like about my life, what needs to change, and how I'm going to be able to put these together. Now, when setting your goals, of course, I just talked about my goals. Finding balance within your goals and wants, figuring out exactly what is going to happen in your life that you will find this balance. Break them down to be specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and we already set a time frame of 75 days. Of course, we can always extend that. We can figure it out as it's your journey and what you want. But of course, thinking about those SMART goals, thinking about if they're specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time manageable is essential. Is there a timeline? How specific on your goals are you? Is it measurable? Can you create time blocks where you can say, I need to get to this point at this point. Is it attainable? Is it even reachable in 75 days or in your life in general? Really think about that when you're setting your goals, and make sure that you are setting your goals with the most intention as possible, because your intentions are what's going to matter. Then what I did was write a letter to myself. This says to open on September 26th. I literally wrote this, I think it was day 2 or day 3. I knew what my goals were, and I knew that I needed to write a letter to myself. And what this is a future. It's talking about me in the future, where I hope I am, where I was, and all that I hope to accomplish throughout this journey. Now, in this letter, I will not look at it until my birthday on September 26th, when it is 76 days in. And what it is really breaking down all of the rewards, all of the reflections, and figuring out exactly what I need to do if I have achieved my goal, or if I haven't, how to reflect and move forward. Is it something I want to continue doing? Is it something that I want to adjust? How am I going to react, right? And really setting yourself up to continue the process with thinking, knowledge, journaling, moving forward on all of that is so essential. Now, I will be honest with you, I have been doing journaling throughout this whole thing, and my mindset check-ins have been up and down. I've had some great days and some not so great days, and I will share with you exactly my outline, and I will put a picture of it on the screen. But what I do is I do gratitude. I have 3 things that I need to be grateful for. Then affirmations. I try to do 3 to 5 affirmations every single day. Then I do my top 3. These are my top 3 important things, starting to set that intention for the day of what I need to get done. And then a brain dump. Dump it all out, all your thoughts, your feelings, everything that's on your mind, so that you can go into the day as essential as possible. I've been doing meditations. I have been working on my mindset, doing more gratitude, more personal development, really diving deep into what I want, believing in myself, and really taking that action. And part of this mindset shift is to start doing your affirmations out loud, being grateful for where you are and be grateful for where you're going. And believing in yourself in this first time is that letter to myself is all belief. I know I can get it done. But if not, this is how I can believe myself to keep going, right? Then knowing that I can balance it in my life, start finding balance, start figuring out where those nooks and crannies where you can fit in time to show up for yourself is essential. And then once you find that balance, you can really start building that plan, building that alter ego, building that person that you want to be. And that will go into the next 25 days as well. But starting to break down your goals into a plan. I have set down systems. I have set intentions. I have set actions that I need to take either weekly, daily, or even monthly, right? I mean, obviously not monthly because this is shorter, but when you are doing this type of challenge, you need to set daily, weekly, bi-weekly actions that are setting yourself up for success. And that's the plan that you are building. And then that build can turn into blooming. I want you to build the actionable plans first and then build your alter ego. So my next steps are to build my alter ego and start really taking action on my plan. And this is quick videos for you guys. I want you to understand where I am in this journey. I want to bring you behind the scenes when I start doing my meal prepping. I want you to be behind the scenes when I do my weekly resets. I want you to come with me bi-weekly to talk about how my systems are going, what I'm doing, how I'm blooming my relationships, what I'm taking action in, and maybe even weekly just show up here and talk about my thoughts, my feelings, my actions. Of course, it will dive deeper into the last 25 days, and I may extend this because I feel like the first 25 days is a little too short. And I feel like the next 25 days is a little too short. So maybe it's 100 days. And maybe the next time I do this, it's going to be 100 days. And it's broken down in the 4 sections of believing, building, blooming, and then becoming. Whatever that is, we will figure that along the way, but I am going to set my intention to try to get as much as possible out of this challenge in the first 75 days. I am starting this challenge today. Of course, you can come along with me and trial and error it, but I think as I do this and bring you along on this journey, you guys will see how I'm believing in myself, my growth, my personal development, how I'm building the person of my dreams, how I am setting up that alter ego, and then realistically how I'm taking action. I want to show you guys the tangible goals. I want you to show you what is actually happening in my mind, in my life, and in my soul, because that's what this is, balancing all areas of the mind, body, soul, and realistically knowing that I have the right amount of time. My systems are to help me, that I have expanded what I like in life, gone through different hobbies, spent time alone to connect with myself again, figuring out balance while blooming beyond YouTube and Instagram, realistically finding the way I want to content create, the way I want to show up for myself and my business, and realistically how I'm taking time for not only myself, but my relationship, my marriage, and our family time. All of that comes together when balancing your life and blooming into the person that you want to be. And as a reminder, this is just me going on this challenge for myself. I may restart after the 75 days and go into a different direction. That's okay. This is all about trial and error and stepping out of my comfort zone, figuring out who I truly want to be and how I'm going to be there one day at a time. And I really encourage you to start stepping out of your comfort zone. Set a challenge for yourself, a challenge that has already happened. You can try to go along on this journey with me. I can't wait till I finish it, tell you guys how it goes, if I'm going to change it, and then I can't wait to offer it to people to help them, because I already feel the shift of my mindset and the person that I want to be, and now I just need to start taking the actions for it to really become. And that all changed when I started to believe in myself, really sit down, find the balance in my life, and analyze where I currently am and what needs to change. So as always, keep blooming, keep balancing your life, and take it one day at a time. This is your journey, your path, and I will see you guys soon. Bye, guys.